Leader in New York is blaming Wack 100 because he caught a Rico in Savannah, Georgia, even though Wack 100 is in LA. This is
What?
one of the most hilarious things I've seen on the internet today, bruh. And it really highlights, too, man, how void of accountability a lot of street dudes are.
You
Hocus
feel
Four
me?
Fifth is one of the notorious leaders of SWM. However, over the last couple years, he has taken an asserted effort to rebrand himself as an activist and a gang preventionist. These dudes think they can gangbang.
Everybody. They always want to be gang leaders, then turn activists. Like, how that work, bro? Then you nigga, then y'all still want to do crime though. Like, I don't be understanding it, bro. Like, it totally making sense. Oh, I'm gonna be a gang leader, then I'm gonna turn into an activist, but I'm gonna still do crime though. Like, come on, man.
For 50 years. And then when they think the feds is on their trail, they transition to gang
Gang,
activists
you
and
feel me?
preventionalists and think that the feds will say, he's a changed man. He's an activist now. No,
You
bro, the
feel me?
feds is
Begging
not
you.
gonna forget, and you're gonna get charged for everything you ever did. And that's apparently what Hocus for Fifth have been fighting against. He has somewhat transitioned, according to him. He's no longer in the streets, but somehow he can't stop getting indicted for Ricos. He just got indicted for his second Rico, I believe, in the last
Damn,
year or two.
Walking a
damn.
fine line, a straight line. I do not commit crime.
So what
I
white got to do
do
with it?
not commit crime. I don't. I go to work and I go home.
The feds gotta pop out more often, man.
Same
They
thing
just
Big
need
U
to really
said.
know how to behave when the feds pop out, bruh. The feds is doing to these guys what they daddy whooping should have done, bruh. Only when the feds pop out, these dudes know how to transition and change their lives,
You
bruh.
feel me?
Yo, this dude went from being one of the most ruthless gangsters to now he's a civilian. Now he's fluent in civilianese. I don't
Talk about
understand,
civilian
bruh.
needs.
Only the feds
Oh,
popping out
damn, civilian
can
needs is crazy.
transition the guy that you're seeing here on your screen or who you just seen on your screen.
Right.
Only the feds can make this guy out of the guy right here.
Gang time. Gang time. Gang time. We be on gang time.
It took the feds one pop out to turn Mr. We Be on Gang Time to a productive taxpaying citizen.
You feel me? I go home and go to work.
Nah, the feds gotta pop out more often, bruh. Nah, bruh. Cause y'all don't know how to act unless the feds involved, man. So apparently the feds popped out once and he got his act together, man. But the feds said we not done with you yet, bruh. The feds popped back out and they put him in another Rico. Now I'll be real,
Damn.
bruh. The circumstances as he's explaining this Rico, something ain't smelling right, man.
And this is just really messed up. That now I gotta fight once again with the legal justice system as I'm walking a straight line and thrown into a conspiracy that have murders on it, that I have nothing to do with, people that I don't even know. Then don't even tell me who these people are. They just black out the whole indictment.
Dozens of members of the Sex Money Murder.
Okay, I agree. Say, ain't that the Sex Money
the
gang?
infamous Blood Gang were named
Yup.
in a newly unsealed federal indictment, charging them with murder.
Them niggas
drug
been wild
trafficking,
forever,
and
though.
fraud.
One example
Sex,
of
money,
this is
murder.
the directed stabbing of one of their fellow gang members behind jail walls simply because he was gay. Inside this 60-page indictment are many more examples
Damn.
of the
Because
ruthlessness.
he's part of ABCD?
Sex Money Murder is a street gang. It's an affiliate or set of the
Oh,
National
that's
Bloods
right.
gang.
Yo.
These 30 individuals are facing charges including racketeering conspiracy, murder and aid of racketeering,
Man.
conspiracy to commit murder and aid of racketeering, use as a firearm resulting in death, drug conspiracy, and wire fraud conspiracy.
Okay.
This indictment is a testament to the diligence and dedication of the department's prosecutors and investigative partners.
That's an awful lot of crimes, gang.
Bruh.
Those folks didn't pop up for nothing, bruh. It sounds like you committing crimes, bruh. Those folks got y'all in a press conference on national television. Oh, nah, y'all did something, bruh. Y'all not innocent, homie. I don't know. Bruh. Now, when you read the indictment,
Well, like you said, Flacco, they want to be, like I said, they want to, like I said, I know street niggas, but them niggas, I don't think, they not going to sit here and try to play innocent like they weren't doing nothing. If they did something, they going to do the crime, bro. But like, motherfuckers really be like I said, they want to be super tough, gangster, savage, you know, all this. When the feds ain't looking, but as soon as the feds put out a spotlight on them, now they, like I said, they go to work, They law-abiding citizens. Like you said, civilian needs. Like they do everything. They go home, go to work. Like they give it back to the community. You know, they make sure the kids eat, got backpacks and all that, but still out here committing murders though, committing crimes. And like it just be crazy to me. Like I said, in New York, damn near like L.A. They not playing that. They don't want that city going. Like they want that city as safe as possible. Cause it's got too much tourist traction and money going on in there. They don't want all y'all doing what y'all doing up there. They don't want that going on. Like so, and you know they handing out Ricos. So everybody, they don't give a damn where you at. They hitting every city.
Man, he's actually being charged, I think, for like wire fraud or scamming. So apparently, this dude was collected unemployment and then also applied for a PPP loan.
I'm crying, cuz.
Now, a PPP loan is for people to pay their employees. How are you collecting unemployment and a PPP loan at the same time? Like, do y'all think because y'all changed your Facebook name from Big Gorilla Blood to Big Woo to community activists that the feds just automatically forgive your crimes and just forget about it? That's not how it works, bro. Fam, actions have reactions. Everything you do have a consequence, and you're just suffering the consequence of committing a crime.
Yesterday, I was picked up by the feds, and I was charged in a sex, money, murder RICO indictment. A conspiracy indictment. No, this is real shit. I'm not even joking. Yesterday, I was picked up by the feds and charged in a sex, money, murder RICO indictment.
Bro got picked up by the feds on a RICO that included murders.
And he's out
home in 24 hours.
What you saying, Flacco?
Y'all better stop gangbanging, man.
What you get there, Flacco?
Y'all better stop gangbanging, man. Y'all better get out the streets, man. Bro got picked up for a RICO.
Came home 24 hours later.
And he came home in 24 hours.
Y'all know what y'all know what Flacco getting at. Talking about he eating the cheese, my dude.
I been trying to tell y'all, man, stay off the streets, man.
That I am charged in a RICO conspiracy based in Savannah, Georgia.
Damn.
The Southern District of Savannah, Georgia. Now listen, you see these black spaces? These are my co-defendants. These are my co-defendants, and that's just me. Where the fuck are my co-defendants? They redacted the whole indictment. They redacted everything. Black, redact. Black, redact. They redacted everything. They redacted everything. Look at the indictment. I'm charged in a RICO conspiracy. Yo, listen, man. I'm gonna say this much, right? They got RICO conspiracy here, murder in the aid of racketeering, causing death through the use of a firearm, conspiracy to commit murder in the aid of racketeering, wire fraud conspiracy, and drug conspiracy. Now, out of all of this, right, as you can see in the indictment, they got wire fraud conspiracy, and that's what they charged me with, right? So they're saying that I committed wire fraud during the pandemic by getting unemployment and PPP loans. And I'm gonna say this: I maintain my innocence. Everything I do is by the book. I'm not in no conspiracy. I didn't conspire to do anything with anybody. I'm going to fight. I'm Mr. Go to trial. Y'all know that. I'm going to trial and I'm going to fight.
You gonna fight it?
Denied not once that he got the PPP loan.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's claiming he did it by the book.
And books.
Bro, the feds wrote the book, right? You're telling the feds who wrote the book that you did it by the book. Listen, man, I don't know in what world you're going to qualify for a PPP loan and get unemployment at the same time. But hey, bro, dumb boys is coming. Okay. Now, again, you guys hear the charges. You guys hear what he's being charged with. It seems pretty cut and dry. It seems like, yeah, bro, that's a crime. Yeah, bro, people who do that go to jail, right? So y'all heard the crime. Now he would then say,
"What the hell Wack gonna do with this?"
He would allude to blame Wack 100, right?
Okay.
He tries to point to, Wack 100 enemies are being picked up, and he would put himself in the group of Wack 100 enemies and watch him try to blame Wack 100 for this.
So Wack,
for that support back from the people, because You know, I need y'all to rally behind me. I need it. Like,
Hell
y'all see what I'm
no.
up against. And
Hell
you know the real
no.
reason why, you know, someone like me is being attacked. It's the positive stuff that I'm doing. And I got one more thing before I go. It's just, I gotta say it. How ironic, it's just how odd is it that it's just one guy that everybody's beef with ends up with a Rico outside of a Rico. Just one guy that everybody beef with. Y'all know who he is. Now Hulk has got a Rico.
The thing is, to be honest, I wouldn't even
Why
say that
would?
Hocus and Wack had beef
You're right.
because they're like quote unquote
Who the
beef
hell?
only stayed on Clubhouse. Like
Okay.
they had Clubhouse arguments. Like the last argument that went viral of Hocus and Wack arguing back and forth was this particular clip right here.
I'm gonna say, who the hell's Hocus?
You disrespect the whole New York. You disrespect anybody.
Where did I wait? When did I
You
do that?
disrespect the whole,
Wait.
your whole coast. You
I'm
disrespect
glad
the
you
whole
said
coast.
that. When did I do that?
Bro, this nigga's crazy.
Answer the question. You should
They a
have
bunch of grown ass men, bro.
When did I disrespect the
Let's
whole
talk
New
about how
York?
you disrespect the West Coast. Let's talk about
When
that.
did I disrespect the whole New York? Answer the question.
Let's talk about how you disrespect.
Your people looking, you got a greenhouse like I do. The champ is here. The champ is here.
Nobody interrupt him.
Let
My thing is, bro, these a bunch of grown, like, real legit, like, from this whole situation, from the Big U stuff, the Brick Baby, Loose Cannon, Wack 100, and these niggas. Bro, these niggas are grown men. I'm talking about like 40, 50 plus, arguing about some damn who disrespected who, the East and West Coast, and all this. I'm like, bro, y'all don't have nothing better else to do. Yeah, like I know it's for clicks and base. Y'all know y'all gotta get money, but y'all were arguing about some shit some shit that Biggie and Tupac started. Now y'all doing it. Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all too old for this, bro. Like, we got like, y'all gotta do something better, bro. Like, y'all ain't got no grandkids to go take care of, kids. Y'all are arguing about who disrespected the East and West Coast. Like,
Their beef started and stayed on Clubhouse. So I don't know why. I guess Hocus would think that Wack 100 would hate him so much that Wack would
tell him,
try to
yeah,
put him in jail.
man,
But
you feel
it's
me?
not logical to me. Like it don't make sense.
Why would you put
Wack
him?
100 will respond back to Hocus claiming that he's somewhat responsible or alluding to him being somewhat responsible. And here's what Wack had to say.
that one
Yeah,
charge.
but he just being charged for wire fraud for collecting unemployment and the PPP loan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I see what it is. They got some overall shit going on. That's no different, Chuck, than loose little robbery tied up in Big Eurico. Whoever he was working with is tied into them.
Yep.
So they hitting them with the charge too. Hocus probably the nigga that shit, it was in his name or something. Probably what it is.
And then he tried to throw you in it, Wack.
Oh, me yelling through you.
The nigga Hope, he said at the end of the video, he said everybody that beef with you got a Rico.
Huh?
Now he's caught up in the Rico or some shit like that. He made a whole
Everybody that beef
Instagram.
with me is in a what the I got to do with some stuff. Hey, you see what's crazy? I come in here and try to defend it.
I heard you,
These
Wack.
niggas
I was before you stepped in the room. I was just telling Chuck this shit, and when you came in, I'm like, oh damn, Wack don't know what's going on.
Nah, I ain't got a clue. I'm thinking Chuck trolling.
Hell no. This shit crazy.
Yeah, but how the fuck I supposed to know what this nigga got going on with a Savannah PPP loan?
You feel me?
Probably wasn't even the target. He just, whoever them niggas is,
Some niggas told him.
got some most serious charges.
Right.
And this just happened to be something they was doing. Hoke is probably the nigga that was busting the check or something. That's why he don't know the niggas. Whoever was putting together the play.
That's why he
three niggas in between him and Hocus. The nigga over there probably don't know what the
Hocus is, because that shit's
so
so.
a nigga can be out here doing something wrong. Let me get this right. A nigga can be doing something wrong that has nothing to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
And he get caught up, and now I got something to do with it. And get the fuck out of here, bro. This is crazy, bro.
No, you niggas is crazy.
Like 2020? That's when everybody was doing the PPP loans and all that stupid shit.
I wouldn't know. I ain't said nothing bad about. I called Hocus and told him I wasn't gonna even say nothing about his name no more. About 5-6 months ago, bro, on my mama.
And I was telling the nigga Chuck, I said, yo, because I had did a little research. I'm like, yo, you cannot collect unemployment and get a PPP loan at the same time. And you can't do that. That's his charge, collecting unemployment and getting a PPP loan.
So what that got to do with
Wait,
me?
yeah, what they gotta do with Wack?
I don't know. I don't know why he even said that. I'm gonna be honest.
I think Hocus blaming other people is just a coping mechanism, to be honest, man.
Right.
It's easier to blame other people than to look yourself in the mirror and say, yo, I'm at cause. Yo, I'm the one that's ruined my own life. I'm the one that's about to put my family.
But shit, that's what niggas do though.
Financial strength trying to fight this case. I'm responsible. That's more difficult than just pointing the finger at some random dude on the internet who you had an interaction with probably once or twice.
Right.
Look yourself in the mirror, bruh. A lot of y'all made bad decisions and poor decisions growing up. A lot of y'all made bad decisions in your lives. And these bad decisions is just coming back to haunt y'all. These bad decisions that y'all made are just coming back around.
Right.
So, like, if I'm y'all, I got to make peace with that first. I made bad decisions.
You feel me?
It changed my life. The karma from those bad decisions are not done coming back around. You just got to face the storm, man, and overcome it. But passing blame and blaming other people instead of taking accountability would never end well. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? Do y'all think Hocus is trying to pass accountability? Let me know, okay?
Yeah, he is. He trying to pass accountability, bro. Like that's what niggas do. Like I said, he's saying that he's taking the fall for this. Now he gotta blame somebody for his mistakes. That's what niggas do, bro. Like I said, legit, that's what niggas do. Even with anything, going, like I said, niggas be snitching and telling themselves, do whatever they do. They go do something, commit a crime. But it's that nigga, somebody else's fault that they got caught. Like, no, nigga, you got caught on camera doing this. Clear as day. So like he said, so he using Wack as his blame, as blaming somebody else for what he did. Like what? Like why would Wack have anything to do with something that's going on in Savannah, Georgia, and something like a whole other shit on the other gang on the other side of the coast? Like, come on, man. Like I said, but these niggas is too old to be doing what they doing, bro. It's crazy. Well, like I said, shout out to Flacco, man, for their content, man. Like I said, he put everything out there, man. So shout out to him. Shout out to the new subscribers to the channel, and I'll catch y'all on the next one, man.